Hi everybody, it's Kara Marshall here with I'm Kara, your soul friend, here for your monthly intuitive reading for the month of July 2021. This is where I dive into the month's energy. I ask my guides what it is we need to know for the beginning and the middle of the end of the month that would help us have more ease and grace in our life, to help us connect to more of our true essence and to create the life from our heart's desires. So I'm being reminded that in 2021, that overall energy is around shattered realities, right? And breaking free and breaking out of that mold, stepping off the assembly line and really seeing the greatness that resides within yourself and resides in being human, and rediscovering that so that we can create lives with more joy, with more compassion, ease and grace and peace, and to release the pain and suffering that we have been experiencing for thousands of years, and that's kind of what's going on right now in 2021. And it takes time. It's not like, oh, I got it and, it's changed. No, it's an evolution because it's taken time for us to grow up and be programmed. We've been programmed, and basically what we're doing is releasing that program and reclaiming our sovereignty within the divinity so that we can move forward with more joy and ease and grace. So last month was about, releasing that blame game and seeing where we were blaming the outside world for our internal joy, to whatever level we were experiencing joy. And if we weren't experiencing joy, it was because of the outside world. It was because of somebody else. It was because of the environment. It was because of the government, because of my husband, because, all my kids, whatever it is. And it's like, no. What they were trying to show you is that you're the creator and everything exists within inside of you. It's like, it's your perception that creates that reality. And so I hope that everybody got to see a little glimpse of their power, that they have the ability to change the criteria or their perception of what they're experiencing to change their environment that they are living in so that they can experience more ease and grace. So this energy is kind of moving forward around this shattered reality. So for the month of July, what I'm hearing overall, the whole month, they just keep singing that song, from Frozen, let it go, right? Like it's all about letting go. So that's the overall energy for the month. And at the beginning of the month, they're saying what's happening is, we have situations in our lives where we're still kind of, we may have gained our power, but it's an area in our life that is causing us stress. It's causing us pain and suffering or confusion, or, it just doesn't feel good. It has a negative energy towards it. And what they're saying is they want us to start believing in miracles. They said, if we continue to stay in that situation based on fear, then there's no room to heal. There's no room for miracles to enter in. And miracles surround you every day, every moment. They exist everywhere. And something better may come along, or it may just completely disappear as if a miracle happened, and they happen all the time. So at the beginning of the month, what they're saying is that the situation you're in is not bringing you the joy that you deserve to have. And they're saying you have the ability to change that. You have the power within you, and they want you to listen to your inner guidance, to listen to use your spiritual tools that you have so that you can surrender the energy that you have been exerting to staying in a situation that is not for your highest and greatest good. So start to believe in miracles and see that the universe will co-create with you, but you got to be willing to let go of the fears that are holding you into that spot. So in the middle of the month, what I'm hearing is it's really time to surrender and release. And what that means is we need to create that space. We need to give ourselves that environment. We got to create that environment. And that may mean that we need to remove ourselves from that environment for a bit so that we can really listen to what our true feelings are. Because if we really know and we're really in touch with our true feelings, that gives us the power. It almost gives us the guiding light to see. It gives us almost like we're giving ourselves permission to let go of what is not bringing us joy so that we can surrender and release that and we can heal it. So that may mean, a night in a hotel. It might mean going out tenting, going out camping with yourself. But it's like being with yourself so you can really listen to those feelings and to be honest with yourself. Really get honest with yourself, and that will help you surrender and release what is needed to fall away so that you can begin to create the life that your heart is desiring. And they're also saying to keep in mind when you do create, like when you do go on that vacation, they're just saying it's like vacate your environment. It's not vacating you, it's vacating the environment to help you see who you are. But when you do that, you are actually going and retreating and resting. And when you rest, when you come back and you have that, you've connected to your true feelings and you really got honest with yourself, you will start to feel recharged and almost as if you have a drive again, a reason to move forward almost, and you'll feel rested and you'll feel like the creative juices flowing again. And that's perfect because at the end of the month, what I'm hearing is it's a time for manifestation. And so you kind of want that drive. You kind of want that energy moving forward to help you through the manifestation process. And what I'm hearing for manifestation is they just want you to understand how the process works in a sense. It's like they're saying, it's like you begin with your thoughts. So that is your true feelings, right? Like you have these true feelings and that is the seed that you're going to be planting. And so it starts with this thought, this idea, your true feelings, and then you plant it. And how you plant it is through your feelings. So with your feelings, so if you feel you deserve that and it's coming from love and compassion and creation and evolution and all these beautiful positive traits, then that seed is going to flourish and manifest into form. And it doesn't just do it on its own. We do need to nurture it. And how we nurture that seed is by following our inner guidance, following our heart and listening to the messages that our angels are giving us, the intuitive nudges that we're receiving. And then not just listening to them, being willing to take action, to follow them, to start taking those steps, because the angels may be a message that comes in that you need to release something, or you need to let go of that, or you need to try this, but you got to be willing to do it. And so that's where the growth occurs. It's not as if they're not saying it's like you got to make a drastic change. It's not like you need to take this massive amount of action, because they're saying the time's not right now to be really moving forward, because this is all about letting go, and this is about coming into your true self even more, right? So you're going to start gathering the evidence of what your true feelings are, like at the middle of the month when you came into that and you were releasing and you started to really be honest with yourself. Then at the end of the month when you're taking the action for manifestation, it's like you're going to gather new information, you're going to gather evidence, you're going to start to see almost like why you deserve this, or or gather the information to support you on this new journey, on this growth of who you are. Because what you're truly doing is discovering and uncovering your true self. That is what you're manifesting. And the world needs that. Like, well, actually, you need that right now in the world that we're in, because the world that we're in is crumbling. The systems are coming apart. If you see it or if you don't see it, it is happening. And what would be good when these all do fall away, all these old systems collapse, you'll want to be in a foundational aspect of knowing who you are and knowing the power that resides within you, that you have the ability, you have the resilience, you have the power and the strength and the creation and love and connection to create this new world. We don't know this new world that we're going into, but we do know, if we're coming from our true self and our divine essence, then we are going to be creating our best lives. So this month is about releasing and letting go. You know, it's like, and they said, look at it more as like a party, like hasta la vista, baby, you know, that type of energy. It's like, so long, right? And it's like, but not in a mockery. They said it's more about joy. It's more about bringing in that joy for you and allowing everyone else to do the same. Knowing that if you're following your heart and your highest good, then you are automatically creating that space for someone else or the situation that you're in for them to be in their highest and greatest good as well. And trust it and send love to whatever is falling away. Don't judge it in the sense of bad and good. They're saying that doesn't exist. That's what exists in that's just your perception. That's like last month's energy that was trying to show us about, you know, the blame game, even that judgment of bad and good. And it's like, no, if you shift your evidence or the information that you're gathering on that belief, then that belief no longer resides, and it just is. So there isn't that bad and good. So allow that energy to flow through. So in recap, at the beginning of the month is around allowing those miracles to come in. At the middle of the month, it's around releasing, you know, surrender and releasing by really being honest with yourself, going on a vacation in a sense, so that you can hear your true feelings. And then at the end of the month is around manifesting those true feelings, you know, allowing that to come forward so you can start to discover and uncover your true self. I hope that all makes sense, and have a wonderful July. Enjoy the summer months of blooming. That's what we're doing. We're the flower and we're blooming, and we're blooming into the discovery of who we are, you know, and then this is the foundation that allows the flower to really expose its color. So have a wonderful July. I love you all. If anybody wants to get out into nature and have a wellness experience, my business, Heart Wild Adventures, I take people out and I do healing sessions with them in nature, and we do healing activities, but we also do hikes and we do challenges. So it really depends on what it is for you. If you're wanting to explore and push your limits, then we can do that. But maybe it's exploring and pushing your limits within yourself and who you are, and doing that in the beauty of nature and the nurturing of nature, so that Mother Earth can help us release and connect more with who we are. I also do forest bathing for people, where we go out for a couple hours and we learn how to just pause and breathe and connect with the earth's life force energy, and recharge and just let go of all the stresses of all the day so that you can be clear and move forward. So if you're interested in any of that, check out my website. It's karamarshall.ca and it's under Heart Wild Adventures. And if you feel that you need to have a intuitive talk therapy session or a signature healing session where we dive deep into what's going on with you so that you can begin to release what needs to be released, check out my website as well. And if you want daily guidance, I offer that on my Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is Kara Marshall and my Facebook is I'm Kara, your soul friend. And I check in with my guides and I just ask each day, what is it that we need to know today? What would be the best thing for us to help us along our journeys of self-discovery? So if you like those, check them out and feel free to share this. I love you all and I will see you all in August. Bye.